Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to do another video. I want to welcome back my subscribers and welcome to my new viewers. This is a channel where we talk about my top stocks and we also talk about crypto. Well, I want to welcome two new subscribers, Wilson Koo and Vanessa Kamagate. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I know you two are from the Stop Struggling community, so I want to thank you for joining the channel, and I hope you like the content. Okay, so today's top stock was Hewitt Mifflin Harcourt. I've owned the stock probably for a little over a year, and today they were acquired. So you saw a 15 to 16% jump on the stock today. In the morning, it came in trading at $18, and by the afternoon, it was trading at $20.80. So Hewitt Mifflin Harcourt company was acquired by Veritas Capital. So that was one of the top stocks of the day. Again, this is a penny stock that I never thought. I think I bought it for $10, and over the last few years, it just went up in value. So I bought it back in 2019 for $6 and actually tripled its price. So I was kind of lucky. Hewitt Mifflin Harcourt was acquired by Veritas Capital. So I'll probably end up selling it by the end of the week. And that was one of my top stocks of the day. And now I'm going to get into my Robinhood. The Robinhood portfolio was down 1.56% on the day. Pretty much it was a red day with the market going up and down. As you can see here, market opened kind of in the positive, but as the day went on, it fell and fell and fell, tried to recover, and then it fell again. So pretty much flat day. It was down 1.56, not too bad considering with all the discussion on the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Let me go over a few top stocks that performed well in the day. CrowdStrike, ticker symbol CRWD, was up 1.93%. Now, this is a cybersecurity firm. So as we know, with the Ukraine-Russian conflict, the cyber attacks was mentioned as one of the things that may go on. So, you know, people are bulking up on the cyber security type software firms. Next stock that was up was Datadog. Datadog was up 1.84%. And it's been a pretty good stock over last year. I don't know if it's going to pull back that much, but it has had a good year. If we look back on Datadog over the last year, the stock is up over 58%. And it did see some correction, like many other stocks went from 183 and came down to 125. But overall, over the last year, the stock has seen a 58% gain. So Datadog was another top stock of the day, up 1.89% on the day. All right, so those were some top stocks there. Another stock that fared well today was AMD, was up 2.70%. And again, AMD, I've owned it for over 2 years. I owned AMD when it was about $50. So I basically tripled my money there. Some other news going on. Why Ford, GM, and Tesla shares are falling today. We do know that Ford and GM and Tesla all have EV type cars. I would suspect that some of the needed resources are actually in Russia. So some items like nickel and cobalt are actually manufactured or mined in Russia. So that could be a problem with the supply chain. Union says Amazon continues to interfere with election at Alabama warehouse. So Amazon stock was down slightly today, 0.98%. And last topic, oil could jump by $20 if Ukraine crisis worsens, says Bank of America analyst. So oil right now is trading, I think, around $85 a barrel. Could jump up to $105 a barrel, okay? And that's not going to be good for us US consumers either if oil goes up another $20. Now, if you're an investor in oil wells, $100 a barrel is pretty good. Okay. But if you're a consumer and you're buying it, the finished product is pretty expensive for the consumer. All right. Lam Research could easily take on more debt. Okay, this is listed by Simply Wall Street. And again, this is a chip company, LRCX, Lam Research Company, was down again 1.80% on the day. Okay. Also, there was some news about the Trump app. Trump social media app did launch on the Apple Store today. So, you know, for those who are following the Trump company that's launching the social media app, the app did launch today. Okay. All right. So let me see if there was any other top stocks. Again, we talked about Hewitt Mifflin Harcourt was up 15% on the day. Overall, I'm up 101%. As I mentioned, I owned the stock when it was like $6. Second stock that was up today was GNOG, or Golden Nugget, was up 6.94%. I'm actually losing money on GNOG. Some other stocks that were up was Okta, ticker symbol OKTA, which is a cloud software company. Many of the tech companies have been split in half in value. Pretty much Okta earlier this year was trading about $300. It's now trading at it's now trading at $170. I'm just holding on because I'm pretty confident about Okta and the value that it has in the marketplace. Okay. Next ticker symbol we have is AMD. AMD was up 2.63% on the day. And Twilio, another cloud software company, was up 2.42% on the day. And again, Twilio, just like Okta, is off by 50% of its value. Earlier this year, it was trading at about $300 per share. But most of these tech companies will come back, but it's a long-term hold. And then the next stock that was up was RF, or Regions Financials, which is a bank, and they were up 0.76%. So those were the top stocks today. Hewitt Mifflin Harcourt was up 15% based on its acquisition by Veritas Capital. And this next stock that was up was GNOG. Again, this has to do with a lot of the DraftKings type stuff. And then you have Okta and AMD and Twilio. These three are my long-term holds. These I'm not even sure about, but they're in my portfolio that, you know, got a few that I probably need to just sell off. Okay. But the play of the day was Hewitt Mifflin Harcourt, up 15% on the day. All right. So those were my top stocks. Again, we're still facing some of the Russian Ukraine conflict issue. As it mentions here on CNBC, Russia's Ukraine incursion could complicate the Federal Reserve's interest rate decision. So as I mentioned earlier, that oil can spike prices. And also we have the Fed rate hike coming as well in March. So a number of issues going on. Biden talked about earlier today that he is sanctioning Russian banks and preventing them from doing large business. But this is just the beginning. So hopefully Putin backs off and he decides not to continue, because he's already invaded part of Ukraine, but make sure he does not continue to evade further to the capital, Kiev. Okay, so here's the Dow futures right now. Looking in the green, positive. Dow futures, S&P futures in the positive, and NASDAQ is in the positive. And the 10-year T-note is down this evening. Okay, so those were my top stocks today. Hewitt Mifflin Harcourt, again, was acquired by Veritas Capital. Veritas Capital for a couple $2 billion, acquired it. This is an educational company. I actually bought a few shares a few months ago, added to my position. I did not know they were going to get acquired. So that's the luck that happens sometimes. Again, Hewlett Mifflin, where I almost tripled some of my money, was up today on the day, a little over 15%. So I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share. And if you'd like to get some free stock, please use my Robinhood link. And I'll see you on the next video. Good night.